Hi, welcome to Copenhagen. Thanks for dropping in. Hope everybody is doing well. Today I am having a sneak peek at Bountiful Voyage from Diamond Art Club. If you are new to diamond painting, maybe you've done a couple of little kits just to try it, and maybe you have or maybe you haven't heard of Diamond Art Club. So this is a chance for you to see what you can expect if you buy a kit from Diamond Art Club, and you can maybe compare it to what you get with the kits that you've already bought. If you're totally new, thanks for dropping in. Maybe you're thinking about diamond painting but not sure which company to try and what to expect. So today I'm going to unbox the diamond painting. I'm going to go through everything that comes in the kit, just to let people see what they can expect. I will be putting chapters in the video, so if you are familiar with Diamond Art Club and you know what to expect in the toolkit and that sort of thing, you can skip through to the section you want. Maybe you want to see which colour of pen I get this time, or which cover minder I get this time, if I get a cover minder. And maybe you just want to skip straight to the canvas or the drills. You'll be able to do that. So we'll start off with the box. So this is what you can expect if you order from Diamond Art Club. You get a white box with the logo printed on it. It doesn't come wrapped in plastic or anything, like some companies will put them in a grey plastic bag. Diamond Art Club don't do that. They send it out like this, so you can see Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle. You can also see the website, diamondartclub.com, and then we have at Diamond Art Club on Instagram and Diamond Art Club on Facebook. So pretty sturdy box. We do have a bash in it here, but I'm not concerned about that, and you'll understand why when I open the box. So reasonable box, and it comes with reinforced tape. So the tape has thread through it, so it's a little bit stronger than just your normal tape, so less chance of the box accidentally popping open. So we'll pop this one open with the aid of a pair of scissors. I'll do the ends first, I think, and then we can try the centre. That's the end on, so we'll go for the middle. It's never as easy as you think it would be. I'll try just ripping it. There you go. Okay, so that is the outer box. When we open it up, we get another box. So the reason that I wasn't too worried about this bash in the corner is I knew there was going to be another box inside, which is also a strong box. It's actually stronger than the outer box. So we'll take the box out, get rid of that. And what we also get is some padding. So we have a bit of padding inside to stop the inner box rattling about. So very well packaged. Very unlikely that your diamond painting will get damaged. I know it has happened, but it needs to be handled pretty badly before the kit would actually be damaged. So I'll have a look at the box. This is the standard graphics on Diamond Art Club boxes. They do have some custom ones with things like Harry Potter and Star Trek and that type of thing. Instead of having the standard graphics, they would have maybe some Harry Potter graphics or Star Trek. So they have a few that have custom boxes, but this is a standard one. So if we have a look down, again, Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle. And when we get down here, we can see this blue square. This means that it is square drills in the kit. If it had been round drills, we would have a pink circle. So it's really easy to tell from a distance whether it's round or square. And then we go further down, we get a really nice thumbnail of the actual picture. So this one is called Bountiful Voyage by Auclair Studio, and it tells us diamond shaped square, which we already know. The size is 27.6 inches by 37 inches, which is 70 centimeters by 94 centimeters. So a pretty decent sized diamond painting. And then at the bottom we have all inclusive, see back for contents. So we will turn it over and see what we get in the back. So again, Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle. Jaw-dropping artwork that you can do at home, no experience required. Have some time to yourself and leave the day's worries behind. Create gorgeous artwork that you can frame in your home. Makes a great gift for your friends, family and loved ones. And then we have how it works. We have 6, sorry, I can't count. It is 6, just this white one, I sort of missed that. So we have 6 thumbnails on steps on how to diamond paint, just very basic steps. Then further down we have the kit contents. We'll be going through the whole thing, but we have that in 3 different languages. And then at the very bottom, warning, choking hazard, keep away from small children, don't want them swallowing the drills. So that is the box. It comes sealed, so we have a cellophane seal to stop any dust or anything getting in. So we'll open this up. And we'll open up the top, and usually we get the toolkit. Diamond Art Club's toolkit is pretty good. It's better than most other companies. So if you haven't seen the toolkit, you'll understand once I've finished this part. So I'll put the box to the side and we can have a look at the actual toolkit. So we have a resealable bag, everything is inside here, reusable and recyclable, and then we have a list of contents on the back, but we'll just open it up and we'll have a look. Now I used to try and take the stuff out of the bag as I was going, but because of the size of the tray it's very difficult to do that. So what I'm doing is dropping everything. I'm just putting things at the side and then I'll talk about things as we go. So we've got everything out. So the first thing obviously is the diamond painting pen. Diamond Art Club like to be different. Most companies give a pink pen. Some companies do a clear one, but Diamond Art Club do random colours, and this time I got a yellow one. You get a lot of different colours. I don't know exactly how many, but there are quite a few. So every time you get a kit and you open it up, you're never sure which colour of pen you're going to get. The other thing is with the pen you get a squidgy, and the squidgy always matches the pen colour. So in this case it's a yellow pen, yellow squidgy. If it had been a purple pen it'd be a purple squidgy, etc. So something a little bit different. The pen is basically exactly the same as the pink ones. It's just the colour is different, and we have little pieces of glitter, but the actual pen dimensions are the same as a pink pen. The tip is exactly the same. We have the nylon and then we have the little brass insert. So there's nothing different except the colour. So we get the squidgy. Again, if you're new, maybe you've got one of these and you're not really sure what it's for, or you've never seen them before, you're just looking into diamond painting. What these are for is you put them over the pen, and it makes the pen a bit thicker, and this is made of sponge, so it makes it more comfortable to hold. It can take a bit of work to get it up onto the pen, but it's actually better if it's tight. It takes a bit of time to get it on, but once you've done that, it's not going to slip off. So the pen has a squidgy on it, and you just have this extra cushioning. It makes it a bit thicker as well, so if you have maybe a touch of arthritis or any other kind of problems with your hands where you have difficulty holding narrow things, this can help. So the squidgy basically is to help make things more comfortable while you diamond paint. Not all companies supply a squidgy with their pens. Excuse me. So the next thing we get that relates to the pen is we get 2 multiplacers. So you can see we have 2 different sizes, and the multiplacers are used if you have a large area of the same colour. Instead of using the pen and just placing one drill at a time, you can push a multiplacer in the end of the pen. So you've got the single placer at one end, multiplacer at the other. You push the multiplacer into your wax and get a little channel of pink wax in here. Then you can pick up a little row of drills. So you can place a row of drills at a time instead of one drill. So it can speed things up. If you have a large area, you can just pop in the larger one, exactly the same thing, push it into the pink wax, fill the little channel up, line up your drills in your tray, and then you can just touch them, pick them up, and then place them. So 2 multiplacers as standard. Again, not all companies supply multiplacers. Excuse me. The next thing is a pink wax. So Diamond Art Club supply a little case, and it has the pink wax inside. So we have 2 pieces of pink wax. So little heart shapes. Diamond Art Club have always done heart shape. Most companies do rectangles or squares. Some do circles, but Diamond Art Club have just always done the little hearts. The case is good because when you put your wax in it, if you've been using it, you can put the little lid on it, and it stops dust and pet hairs and that sort of thing sticking to any of the wax, and it also helps to prevent it from drying out. So nice to have the little case. The next thing we have is the tray. So this is Diamond Art Club's tray, a bit bigger than the sort of standard trays that you might get, something like that. You can see this Diamond Art Club one is quite a bit bigger. It also has a spout, which makes it easier to pour the drills back into containers or bags. But for me, the most important thing is the sides. You can see the green one has angled sides and Diamond Art Club's one has straight sides. It really does make a big difference, because if you're diamond painting with a tray that has an angled side and you accidentally touch the side, even lightly, it will flip over. Your drills will flip over, land on the glue, then you have to pick the drills up off the glue and put them back in the tray. It is very, very annoying. Diamond Art Club's tray is wider, has the straight sides, so you can touch the side and it won't flip. If you press hard it will, but just in general, if you accidentally bump it, it won't flip over, which I think is the main thing. They also include a stopper, so you can put this in, and when you're shaking your drills, they aren't going to fall out the spout. The other thing is, if you pick your tray up to move it somewhere else, if you accidentally tilt it, the drills won't slide out. If you want to put the drills back in the bag or container, you just pop the little stopper off and then you can pour them out. So, nice little addition. I can't think of any other company that supplies stoppers as standard. So, nice tray. I really like that tray. Next, tweezers. Because it's square drills, we get tweezers. If it had been round drills, we wouldn't get tweezers, because most people wouldn't try to do rounds with tweezers. In fact, most people don't use tweezers. I think most people that diamond paint use a pen. But I do use tweezers. I used a pen for a year and a half, something like that. I did try tweezers once at the very beginning, and when I tried to pick up a drill, it just shot off into space. I struggled to pick it up, and then when I did, I tried picking it up and it just pinged away. I since know what was wrong, mainly me, but it was a really cheap pair of tweezers. The sort of silver ones that you get, they're made of like tin. They're very, very soft. So it means when you're trying to pick up a drill, you have to squeeze pretty hard. If you squeeze hard on the drill, there's a very good chance it's going to ping off. Diamond Art Club tweezers are made of metal. They are very solid, so you don't have to squeeze so hard. And I think that is the biggest problem. People feel that they have to squeeze hard to pick up a drill. You don't. You just need to squeeze it enough just to pick it up. A good way to practice if you want to try the tweezers is to pour some drills in a tray and then just practice trying to pick them up from one row and putting them down in the next, and just move them back and forward until you get to learn how much pressure you actually need. It isn't a lot. So just practicing in the tray, I think, would be a good way to try it, rather than trying to do it on an actual diamond painting straight away, because you will take a bit of time to get used to how much to press, and it's irritating if it pings off and you lose it, or it pings off and it sticks to the glue. Rather than having to deal with all of that, just get the tray, pour some drills in and practice just moving them. It shouldn't take very long to get the hang of it. But remember though, just be nice and gentle, take your time, and then you'll gradually get quicker once you realise how little pressure you need to pick the drills up. So I now use tweezers for round and square. I've got so used to using them. I really prefer these to pens now, and I have done for over a year. So it's just a bit of practice, but like I said, practice in the tray and don't get frustrated about it. You can maybe do your diamond painting, start it with your pen, and then maybe once in a while give it a little try with the tweezers and see if you can pick it up. The tweezers are extremely sharp, very, very sharp. So good idea to always put the cap on and never leave them lying around where the kids can pick them up or pets can find them, because they will injure themselves or someone else or furniture or something, because they are very sharp. But good set of tweezers for diamond painting, much better than the silver ones that you'll find in other kits. The next thing is washi tape. Diamond Art Club supply this as standard. Not a lot of companies do. The washi tape is used for two different reasons. The first one is to mask around the edge of the diamond painting. Diamond painting glue goes slightly over the picture to make sure the drills are totally seated in glue, and you find that when you're diamond painting, your hand will stick to that little strip that goes around the outside. It's very annoying, but it's not just your hand that will stick to it. Pet hairs will stick to it, dust will stick to it, human hairs will stick to it, crumbs will stick to it. By the time you finish your diamond painting, it can look very grubby around the outside. So what people do is they use washi tape, and they put it over the glue, not over the picture, but just down the edge around the canvas, so when they're diamond painting, their hand doesn't stick and they don't get a build-up of dust or hair, or even fabrics. If you have long sleeves and you lean on it, the fibres will stick to the glue and again make it look pretty grubby. So that is one way that people use the washi tape. The other way they use it is when you have the clear film over the top. If you try and cut that into sections, if you want to work on the section, you could cut a section and then fold it back. If you try and do that, the cover has a habit of wandering. It's like trying to cut cellophane. If you try and cut it straight, it tends to just start to rip and go where it wants. The top cover can do that as well. So what people do is they use the washi tape, they make a grid, so they would have spaces going up and down and then across, so they make like a checkerboard pattern, and they cut up the center of the tape and it keeps the cuts nice and clean. So that's two different ways that people use the washi tape. The washi tape is totally random. You don't know what design, what colour you're going to get. So again, something else. The pen is a random colour. The washi tape is random again. So the next thing is the cover minder. These are being phased out. Diamond Art Club are basically just using up the stock they've got. Once they've used that up, they won't be adding any more cover minders. So a cover minder is basically, it could be anything really, but it has two magnets. So we have a magnet glued onto the cover minder and a loose magnet. So the idea of this is, what you do is you fold your clear cover back and put this magnet underneath the canvas, and then this one over it, and when you get them lined up they click together, and that holds the clear cover back. So that's why it's called a cover minder. It minds the cover. When you've finished whatever you're working on, you can reach underneath, take the magnet away, lift this off, and you can fold your clear cover back down again. So again, cover minders are totally random. You do not know what you're going to get. This time I got a purple macaron. I do have quite a lot of macarons. It seems to be the one that I get most. But some people don't have any. Some people only have a few, wish they had more different colours. I'm just having a look over. I've got yellow, orange, red, pink, and another purple. So it's another one to my macaron collection. So cover minder, very few companies supply a cover minder as standard, but as I said, Diamond Art Club are now phasing them out. I know that eventually I'm going to open a kit and there will be no cover minder, because they are going to stop supplying them. So last but not least, is the baggies. So we've got a bag of bags. These are supplied so you can put your extra drills when you're finished. You can put them, you can put them you can put them in the bags, and what you have to do is label the bags with the DMC code. I'll talk about that in a bit later. So Diamond Art Club tend to supply about 25 bags. I always count them out of curiosity. So we'll see how many I get this time. So we count the bag that they came in, because that is the same. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Close. 24. As I said, it's usually around 25. Sometimes it's a little bit over, sometimes a little bit under. But the bags are actually pretty decent quality. Some bags you'll get are very thin, flimsy, but these are pretty sturdy. So, as I said, you can use them to store spare drills from the kit that you've worked on. You can also use them for keeping other small things that you might lose. So they can come in handy. So 24 bags. So that is basically the toolkit from Diamond Art Club. As I said, I always show it just to let people see what they can expect if they've never bought from Diamond Art Club before. You can sort of compare this to what you've already received from any kits you've done in the past. Or if you're new to diamond painting, it gives you an idea of what you can expect from Diamond Art Club. I'll move all this to the side, and then we can look in the box again. So just pick everything up. So back to the box and pull out the canvas. So the first thing that came out before I got to the canvas was this little thing, and what this is a little sticker, and Diamond Art Club supply this so that people who keep physical books like logbooks of their diamond paintings can use these as references. So it's a sticker pre-cut, so you can peel it off and use it for your logbook. If you don't have a logbook, or you don't want to have a logbook, these things also come in handy if you have a few boxes, a few kits. You can put the sticker on the end of the box. So if you've got your boxes stacked, you can put the stickers on the end so you can see what is in the box. Because the sticker that comes on the box is on the front. So if you've got this laying down with other kits on top, you can't see from the ends what is in it. So putting the sticker on the end is a good way. And rather than just putting the name or writing a label and just writing Bountiful Voyage, putting the sticker on the end reminds you exactly what the canvas looks like. So again, it has the title, the artist, the graphic, really high quality picture, and then it tells you the diamond shape is square, and then the size again. So you get all the information on the end of the box if you want to do that. Or, as I said, you can use it in your logbook and it gives you all the information. I don't know of any other company that does that. So back to the canvas. So pretty big canvas, this one. So again, we have Diamond Art Club, Do What Makes You Sparkle. The canvas comes in a sealed bag, and it has a glue strip along here. So if we just peel those back, try and be careful, because what I do is once I've finished looking at them, I put them back in the bag to keep them nice and clean until I get around to actually doing them. So we pull this out. The first thing that caught my attention, the very first time I bought a Diamond Art Club kit, was the canvas. It is unlike any other diamond painting canvas I have tried. And I've tried, I forget, it's over 50 different companies. Diamond Art Club canvas just really stands out. It feels like velvet. It's really, really soft, really malleable. You can just tell it's a very, very good quality canvas. But before we look at the canvas, we'll look at the drills. Can you tell them on the tilted table? Yeah, we'll look at the drills in a minute. First of all, we'll have a look at these little pieces of paper. So this one, again, I know a lot of people know what to expect, but I'm always aware of people who are totally new and have never seen a Diamond Art Club kit before. So I go through everything so they can see what they can expect. So if you're looking to see the actual canvas, you can skip forward. As I said, I'll have it marked in the video. So here we have the thank you booklet, leaflet, whatever you want to call it. So a little thank you for your purchase, a little bit about Diamond Art Club on the front, and then when we open it up, we get what's included in the kit, which we've already looked at. We get some tips and tricks, so just some different things. Diamond Art Club release paper, it does not come with the kit. That is something else that you would need to look in the website, but it mentions it, release paper. And then they talk about the checkerboard technique, then pre-cut sticker labels, multiplacer tool that we looked at, colour blocking, which is for the multiplacer, and washi tape, which I mentioned. All of this is just brief introductions. I would recommend that you go on YouTube and search for these things like checkerboard technique for diamond painting. Watch some videos and see people actually doing it and explaining what it is. It'll make a lot more sense. So at the bottom here we have 10% off your next purchase. So if you decide you want to buy another Diamond Art Club kit, you can use this code and you'll get a 10% discount. If we open it up, take a look here for step-by-step video instructions. And this is what I mentioned. It's always better to watch videos of people diamond painting. Just watching them doing it, you'll pick up ideas of how it works, exactly how it works. Things like loading your pen, how do you put the wax into your pen, that sort of thing. And then if you want to watch the video, you can just use the scan code and you can watch a video about diamond painting, which I would definitely recommend over just looking at little pictures. The next thing is the VIP Facebook group. So Diamond Art Club have their own Facebook group, which is for people, only for people who have purchased at least one Diamond Art Club diamond painting. So that's why it's the VIP Facebook group. It's not open to everybody. It's only people who have bought at least one kit. So you can scan the code and join the group. I would definitely recommend doing it, just to see what other diamond painters are working on, if nothing else. But if you're new, you can drop in, ask any questions you want. Everybody is more than willing to try and help anybody. At the moment, I remembered to check it this time, they have over 36,600 members. So that's 36,600 people that can help you if you're new. Or 36,600 people that are working on various diamond painting kits, and you may see some that you didn't even know existed. That happened to me. I was in one time and somebody just posted a picture of one they had finished, and it's called the Pumpkin Herder. And as soon as I saw it, I thought, I really like that. I had never seen it before, so I found it on the website and ordered it. So I have that one to do before Halloween. That is the plan anyway. But you can see what people are working on, you can see what people have completed and that sort of thing. Really friendly group. I enjoy going in and joining in the chats in there. So yeah, I would definitely recommend it if you want to see what other people are doing, or maybe want to ask some questions about diamond painting. The next thing is step-by-step instructions. Again, it's just basic steps on how to diamond paint. I would definitely recommend that you go for the videos over just looking at thumbnails, because words might not make sense. What is a drill? Just basic things that you need to get used to, the terminology like multiplacers, checkerboard technique, that all these things, if you're totally new, don't really mean anything. Watching videos will explain all of it. And on the back page, the most important one, Diamond Art Club have an app. So if you download their app, the first purchase you make using the app, you will get a 20% discount, which is a nice discount. You only get it that one time, but definitely worth taking advantage of. So that is the Diamond Art Club leaflet or booklet. Put that to the side. Then we have something else here, so we'll have a look at that. So this is the key, as I call it, the legend, as a lot of people call it. So this shows you how many colours you have, it shows you the symbols, and it shows you the DMC code. It also gives you a massive thumbnail, so you can really see what the canvas is going to look like. So Bountiful Voyage by Auclair Studio, they've got a part here where you can put in the date you started it and the date you finished it. It's definitely worth keeping a note of that, because when people see your diamond paintings, usually the first question they ask is, how long did that take? I hang diamond paintings up at work. I put a new one up at the beginning of every month. I've been doing it for over a year. Every time I put one up, how long did that take? I can guarantee that is the first question they're going to ask. So I keep a note so I know exactly how long it took me. So again, huge thumbnail, very clear, shiny. It's not just a piece of A4 paper. Very high quality print. So again, we have the details, diamond shape, square, the size, and that's pretty much it. The other thing about this is these are actually pre-cut labels, so you can peel them off and stick them on your containers or bags. You don't have to handwrite symbols or numbers or anything. You can just peel the label off, stick it on the bag, and that's it. So in this kit we have 1 to 66, so we have 66 colours in this one. I'm really looking forward to seeing the canvas in this and the drills. I really like the colours in this, all these various shades of blue, then we've got the bright orange, and then we've got the ship in the centre. Quite nice to see that. I would say this is definitely one that may interest some guys who might be thinking about diamond painting. Maybe their wives or girlfriends have been sort of saying to them, "You should try this." It's a really cool image. It gets away from the sort of unicorny and big-eyed girl type diamond paintings that most guys probably wouldn't really be interested in. But obviously it's not just for men, but really nice image. But we'll see once we get the canvas. But I'm looking forward to seeing the colours on the drills, because the thing about Diamond Art Club is they actually manufacture their own drills, and they are very, very vibrant colours and very, very sparkly as well. But we'll talk about that when I look at them. The thing that I wanted to mention before I leave this sheet is the DMC code. Here it says colour code. That is what they call a DMC code. It's basically every shade of any colour, every shade has a unique number. The one that I normally mention is 310 because it's easy to remember. 310 is always black. So all of these numbers are a specific shade of a colour. So when you have your little bags at the end, you can write a label. If you've got some 310s left, write a little label, 310, stick it in the bag, and you know that's black. Sounds obvious, but there are some very, very dark blues, very dark browns that look almost black. So just to make sure that you've got the exact colour, because you can use those spare drills in future kits if you happen to run out of a colour. Maybe you're missing like 6 or 7 drills. You can check back to see if you've got some spares. If you do, you can use them. That saves you having to contact the company and wait on the drills getting posted, which is annoying when you're trying to finish your kit. So if you've got spares of all the colours, you know, I mean, it will take a while. I can't remember exactly how many DMC codes there are. I forget, it's something like 400 and something or 500 and something. There are a lot of colours. But as you try more and more diamond paintings, you will end up building up more and more different colours that you've got spare. So it's a good idea to keep the spares. Okay, so now the part that I'm looking forward to is actually looking at the drills. So Diamond Art Club always label the kit, so you can see it says Bountiful Voyage, so you know you've got the correct drills for the kit. If you buy Bountiful Voyage and it says something different here, you've got the wrong pack. So I've never had that happen, touch wood. I've never actually heard of it happening either, but if it did and you looked at it and thought, hang on a minute, that isn't the one I bought, you can just contact Diamond Art Club and they will send the correct one. Again, I've never heard of that happening. I mean, I guess it may have, but I doubt it. But I shouldn't say doubt it. I mean, anything can go wrong with anything, but it's never ever happened to me so far. So the drills come in a bag sealed with a glue strip. It's always the noisiest part of the video. Just peel it open. I've already seen some drills in here that I really like. So the drills come in strings of bags. it's a small string. That's actually one of the ones that I really like the look of. So I'm going to just go through them and see what we've got. So we've got DMC code 146, and this one happens to be AB drills. The AB is short for Aurora Borealis, which everybody has been talking about recently. The thing about these is they have a special coating on them. So these ones are blue, but as you tilt them in the light, they'll reflect different colours. So I can see green, very bright green, blue, purple, yellow, red. It just depends how the light hits them. They reflect different colours. I'm never sure how well this comes across in video, but they are very, very shiny. So that is the AB drills, and it just happens that next to them I've got Z code. So this is Z743, and these are what they call fairy dust drills. These ones have a special coating on them, but it's a very, very fine sparkle, like glitter. It's different from these. The ABs are more bold, very bright, like shine, not really sparkle, but just shine. They tend to put them randomly through a diamond painting, and when you walk past, you just get these little flashes of light. Really, really nice effect. The fairy dust are a bit more subtle. They have just got very, very fine glitter on top, so they give it this very sort of small shimmer. Not as bold as the ABs, but again, really nice effect. Then we've got more Z codes, so more fairy dust, and this time we have quite a lot of them. We have 2 bags of Z3854. I really like them. So we'll put them to the side. As expected, there are a lot of shades of blue. So we have 310, good old 310, only 1 bag, so not a lot of black in this. Some people may be pleased to hear. Then we've got 311, just 2 bags of 311, 803, 2 bags of that as well, 647, 798, 3 bags of 798, 939. And this is what I mean, looking at this, if somebody had asked me what colour that was, I would have said black, and it isn't. If I put the 310 next to it, you can see it's purple, maybe just. It's a very dark purple, but if you just saw that, you would probably think it was black. So that's why the DMC codes are important, so you know you've got exactly the right colour. So we've got 3 bags of 939, 712, 333, 800, 2 bags of that, 3023, 938, 2 bags of that, 319. So 66 colours to go through. There is more 310. That bag is just a loner. So we have some more 310 here. 3 more bags. That makes more sense. And then we have 742, 799, 2 bags of that. And another Z code, so that's another fairy dust with the fine sparkle on top. Z739. Then we have 926, 597, 3823, 2 bags of that, 918, 3072, 2 bags of that, 3857, 809, 921, 740, very bright orange, 312, 2 bags of that. Try the next string and drop one on the floor. So we have 823, 598, some more ABs, 135, sort of lime. I used to actually have a car this colour, my very first car. It was called Applejack Green. 135 ABs, so again it has that special coating on it, so it reflects different colours. I can see blues, purples, yellows, greens. Again, really nice, I like the ABs. 905, 3808, 702, quite a rich green. 3746, 517, 904, 906, 518, 3842, 3809, 898, 7352, 3760, 758, 919, 2 bags of 919. And then we have the ones that are dropped on the floor. So these are the small bags. Some have very few drills in them, like this one. So I always manage to get them upside down and back to front. 3779, 703, 3835, 400, 3743, 3032, 3816, 340, 165, 562, 3814, 761, 3832, 3831, 3712, 760, 155, 782, 3768, and finally 738. So one thing that I want to mention is I have noticed in a few bags there is a bit of static. So you can see these drills here, even when I hold it up, they stick to the bag. This is a known issue with resin drills. Diamond Art Club drills are resin. Resin give the best quality and are the shiniest drills. So they are the best, but there's a bit of payback with that. You can get static in the bags. Sometimes it's worse than others, but it's just a thing about the composition of the resin drills. I'm going to do a future video getting more involved in that and explaining exactly what's happening. But suffice to say, resin drills can have static. People have tried different methods to get rid of the static. It's a good idea to get rid of it before you start, because it is really annoying when you're trying to diamond paint with static drills and they're jumping about the tray, they're sticking to your fingers, you're trying to pour them back and they're sticking to everything except going where they're meant to go. It can be really annoying. So it's a good idea to get rid of the static at the beginning. It won't come back, and I have put up a video showing how I get rid of static. So I'll put a link in that. If you're having problems with static or you're just curious, you can have a look at that video and see how I got rid of the static. So I see some, I mean, it's not really bad, but you can see there are some drills that are sticking to the bags. But as I said, it's just an issue with resin drills. If you want the shiniest drills, the brightest colours, you're going to have to go for resin drills. So once you know how to get rid of the static, it isn't really that much of an issue. At least I don't think it is. The main thing is the final result, what the actual picture looks like at the end. Diamond Art Club, just putting these to the side. Diamond Art Club diamond paintings have, for me anyway, always been the most vibrant, and they have changed the design of their drills a few times, increasing the number of facets to make them even more sparkly, and they are currently working on some new ones. So they're always pushing things forward. They don't just say, okay, that's drills and that's it. They're always looking to improve things or make things better for the person who's diamond painting. So finally we get to the unveil. Just move my scissors before I drop them on my foot and stab myself. So I'm going to start switching lights off because we have the clear cover. The big problem is lights bounce off it. So I'm switching lights off. Hopefully I'll leave enough light that you can see. So again, really nice canvas, and we have the scalloped edges which are designed to stop the canvas from fraying. It's also stitched just behind that, again to make sure everything stays together. Some of the companies, even when you open them up, you'll find there's threads hanging off them. You won't get that with Diamond Art Club. So again, we've got the Do What Makes You Sparkle Diamond Art Club. Excuse me. And then we'll start to open it up. So already the colour, it's just the colours are the thing, I think. Try and get out of the way so I'm not a shadow. But it's the way they blend colours. I've mentioned it before. Diamond Art Club have always been really good at doing this. You can see the way the sky goes and it fades through and then it goes darker and darker. They just do it so well. Shading is just really good. And then obviously we've got the ship in the centre. And then we've got the sea. And again, this is where shading comes in. This is going to look so good. This water. We're just looking at the print at the moment. The thing is, the drills are much more vibrant colour wise, and they sparkle, and we'll have the ABs and the fairy dust in here. There is a huge difference between looking at the canvas and looking at the finished piece. The canvas looks really nice, as always with Diamond Art Club. Diamond Art Club hand render, and the other thing is the artwork is licensed. They always work with artists. It is licensed artwork, it isn't borrowed. So the artist gets something back. So I think that's very important, and it may encourage more artists to have their work converted into diamond art, and then we get a wider selection of diamond paintings. I think that is really important. The other thing is that Diamond Art Club will take the image and they will basically build it up, and they decide on the size. You don't get various sizes. It comes in the size it is and that's it, because Diamond Art Club have decided, okay, this is as small as we can go and keep the detail that we want. You will get other companies who will offer you 6 or 10 different sizes, and the pictures they show you for all those different sizes look exactly the same. So you think the smallest one is going to look exactly the same as the biggest one, but it's a lot cheaper. If you do fall into that and you buy the smallest one, you're going to be very disappointed. The smaller you go, the more detail you lose, until sometimes it even comes to a point where you can't tell what the picture is. Diamond Art Club just do one size. They work on it and they look at it and they think, right, okay, this is, we don't want to go any lower than this, we don't want to lose detail. So a lot of Diamond Art Club diamond paintings are big, but it's definitely worth it. I really like they do that. They just say, that's it, we don't want to go any smaller because it won't look as good. And it's right, I mean, it's just a fact. Diamond painting drills are a set size. You can't make them any smaller to get fine detail. So if you try and do fine detail in a small picture, it's going to be a mess, basically. That's just how it is. I was talking earlier about Diamond Art Club always thinking of things and moving forward. The other thing that they've done is these clear covers now are perforated. So we have 10 by 10 sections perforated, so you can tear them. So it's basically like release paper, but it's actually on the canvas already, so you don't have to put release paper on it. It is double-sided as well, so if you peel one section off, you're working on it, you don't finish it, you can put the sheet back. You don't have to remember which way the sheet was. It's double-sided, so either side will work. If you had the old, well, I'm saying old, I don't know, I think some companies still do it, the white cover with the blue writing on it. If you turn that the other way around and stick it down, it will stick to the glue. So this is like clear double-sided release paper. So it's perforated, so they aren't loose, and you tear them where you want. They are 10 by 10, but if you want a bigger section, you can rip it, so it could be 20 or 30 or whatever size you want. It's really up to you. But personally, I like the 10 by 10 size. It's a good size for me, because I don't always have a lot of time, and it doesn't take too long to do a 10 by 10. The bigger the section, the longer it takes, so I prefer to work in small sections. So I haven't quite got to the bottom. I'm trying to keep out of the light so I'm not putting shadow on this, but I mean, even just the sea itself, just this, that looks so cool. And again, the colours are nowhere near as bold as they're going to be. We don't have the sparkle, we don't have the ABs, we don't have the fairy dust, and it looks really cool. Well, it's this sort of thing that I'm talking about, the blending of the colours to make this look real. Like, you can see the wave in that, just really, really well done. And then we get the ship again. It's difficult to reach because it's so long, but really, really nice. I don't have any sail ships, so this is a new one for me, a new subject. Really like it though, really cool, I like the sea. But what I want to do now is have a close-up look at the canvas. You can actually see the grids. Normally you can't. You can see these, or maybe you can. I can feel them. I don't know if I could put the light differently, but you can feel where the perforations are. I know that Diamond Art Club are looking to actually mark these, so it makes it a lot easier to see where they are. But that's still being worked on. They're still testing that. So this will change, but you can feel it. It's really obvious. I'm not sure if you can see it. There's a line going here. I think you can just see that. But yeah, so as I said, what I want to do now is have a close-up look, so we can get a better idea of what it looks like, the symbols and the actual print quality, and get a better idea of what it's going to look like to work on, because when we work on diamond paintings, we're really close to it. So it's nice to get a better idea of exactly what it looks like, what the sections look like. So we'll have a look at that now. So now we're going to have a close look at the canvas, and what we're looking at is the quality of the print. Are the symbols easy to read? Do we have any faded print, double print, missing print, anything like that? But I think you can see no problems at all. So the section that I decided to have a close look at includes that sky that I was talking about. So you can see the clouds there, the different colours that go into it to build up that sort of realistic cloud image. And then we've got the trees on the right hand side, all those golden orange colours. And then as we come down, you can see that this canvas has areas of a lot of the same colour and areas where we have a lot of different colours sort of mixed in. So there's a combination of areas where you can use your multiplacer or use your pen or tweezers if you want to give that a try. But I just really like the way that Diamond Art Club do their blending. Their rendering is the best I've seen, just really, really good. When this is finished, it is going to look so nice. The combination of the colours, just the image itself, I really like the way the sky sort of fades in and then it's white behind the ship. The waves, just you can see the sort of motion in the waves just by the way they've done the shading. It's just going to be a really, really nice diamond painting. It is pretty big though, as are most Diamond Art Club, but as I said, Diamond Art Club choose the size that is going to work best for the image. They won't go too low where you start to lose detail. They try and get as much detail as possible in their diamond paintings, and it definitely shows. Will take a bit of time to complete, but it's going to be a really, really nice one. I'm not sure when I'm going to get this one done, but it will be hanging up in the canteen at work. I don't have anything like this, and I like to do diamond paintings that are different, getting away from the sort of standard ones that you see quite a lot as standard subjects. Sailing ships, pretty rare, but just really, really nice image. Really love the colours in this one, so looking forward to getting this one done. So that was Bountiful Voyage from Diamond Art Club. Another very impressive diamond painting. Really, really like the colours in this one, and I like the fact that it isn't just the ship. I know it is the centre point, but I think the image, the whole image, really catches your attention. I really like the way they've done the clouds in the background, the way they've done the shading. It fades into white behind the ship, and it really makes it stand out. But I really like all the vegetation around, just the combination of colours with the blues and the oranges and the yellows. Just really, really nice image. And the sea, just the way the waves are moving, you can almost feel them move. It's just, the rendering is just so good. Very, very nice diamond painting. As I said, it will go up in the canteen at work. I'm sure a lot of people will like this one. Very different from anything I've done before, and I like to do that. I like to surprise the people at work, so they're not sort of guessing what's next. Every time I do something, it's a surprise because it's so different from the last one. And I've never done a ship, so that is definitely something new. But it's the colours, I think, just the combination of colours just is eye-catching. Really, really nice. So yeah, another very good one from Diamond Art Club. So yeah, that is it for today. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video and you want to see more unboxings, unbaggings, comparisons, anything to do with diamond painting, please remember to subscribe and hit the notification button. If you do that, you may catch me live on YouTube. You can drop in, see what I'm working on, and have a bit of a chat. If you're new to diamond painting and have any questions, you feel free to drop in and ask away. I will do my best to help answer them. If you are a seasoned diamond painter, please drop in. I'm always interested in meeting diamond painters from around the world and learning a bit about where they live. I live in Copenhagen now, originally from Scotland, but now I am in Denmark. So that is it for today. Thanks for watching, and in the meantime, take care, be safe, and wash your hands.